everything that Israel had done to the Amorites. Okay? Says Rashi. Vaya Barak ben Sipor.
Is כבר שעשה ישראל והאמורים, עומר עדו שני מלכים שהיינו
Tuchim ba'eh alehem. Right, they said, these two kings on whom we relied, who we trusted, right, we relied on them to protect us. Loi omdu bifneim. They didn't manage to stand before them. Oh no, we are achas kamo v'kamo, all the more so. Lefikach, therefore, vayogar Moav. Moav cringed. As you will see in the next pasuk. Vayogar Moav. All right. I think that's the best way of translating it. They cringed. They were afraid. Okay.
Number
Pasuk Gimel.
Vayagar
Vayogar Moav.
Mipnei ha'am Moab, and Moab was very afraid of the people. Ki Rabhu, because there were many. Vayakatz Moab, and Moab was very harassed. Mipnei b'nei.
No, harassed is not the right word.
Well, it's not my word. It's
Vayakatz Moav means they
afraid.
They felt sickened. They felt sickened.
Oh, sickened.
They felt sickened.
They felt sickened with the children of Israel.
This Rashi explains means they were sick of their lives.
Yes. So the Yagar, he was very afraid. The Shon Morah, which denotes fear. Kamo Eov, that's from Job 29. He says, Guru Lachem, be afraid.
Right.
Be afraid.
So that's this. Vayogar, it's that same thing. It's kind of, as I translate before, mentioned before, cringed. Right? They like such a fear that they just didn't know what to do with themselves.
Vayakatz Moab, and Moab was literally sick. Katsuba Hayachem, they were sick of their lives.
Kamoi katzti v'chayai. I have an additional parenthesis over here.
Go on, yeah.
Right? That Rivka said to Yitzchak, katzti v'chayai. I'm sick of my life because of the B'nai Ches, the wives of Esau. That's what she said to her husband Yitzchak. Umikra kotza. It's an abbreviated. It should say Vayokotz Moav B'chayayim. The Moabites were sick of their lives because of the Bnei Yisrael. Okay.
Was he going to clear them away from the Israel? Was that the idea?
They were afraid. They thought we're next.
To be clear.
Last week's Parsha mentioned that the Klal Yisrael wiped out Sichon. He was a very powerful king. They demolished him, right? They trounced him, and they trounced Og as well. Og was
So B'nai have got to give the marching orders to these two tribes, and then otherwise
Moav.
And if they don't,
they don't have to give them out. This is what Moav was afraid of. I didn't say they were going to do it. This is what Moav was afraid of.
I thought that was the purpose of the Bnei Israel, to clear all the idol worshippers from.
Yeah, but what we don't see, that Moav didn't know about, the Maisa, is that Dafka, anybody who started up with the Bnei Israel, they got wiped out. Anybody who didn't actually start up with them, then the Klal Israel had no obligation to wipe them out, except in nations, the 7 nations who are the inhabitants of Eretz Yisrael.
So,
And these were not in Eretz Yisrael itself, across
right.
the Jordan.
Alright, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, right, thank you.
Shlomo, plus of Dalet.
היום ימואב, אל מסכני בניון, אתה ילחקו הקהל את כל סביבותינו, כלחוק אשור ירק,
8.
ירק השדה, ירק השדה, ובלק בן ציפור מלך למואב, בעת ההיא. So it says, Moab said to the elders of Midian, now the Kahal will go all around the Kahal, and I mean the people of
The congregation, right? Meaning this people, the Jewish people.
will go around.
No, 1 second. Yelachachu.
Surround.
No, so it doesn't say lech. It will say yelchu. It doesn't say yelchu. Yelachachu. Now Rashi is going to explain what this word means.
Oh.
But it just more than lech. It will gobble up.
Oh, yeah.
That's really where Rashi is going to explain it to me.
They will gobble up like a shore pasturing.
Yeah, in the way, the same way as an ox gobbles up the green of the fields.
The green in the fields. Okay.
End of quote.
And Balak ben Zippor was the king for Moab at this time.
Very good. Okay, let's see Rashi over here.
Okay.
The previous page there, second column, second line.
Right. Now, Zikri Midian. V'halo me'olam hayu soni'im zeh et zeh shene'omar hamak et Midian b'sadei Moab. And behold,
Hello, yeah, was it not? Me'olam.
not from the world.
Me'olam means always. From
Was it not
times
always
of yore.
that times of yore that I think it says that Moab and Midian did not get along.
Yeah,
One hated the other.
they hated each other.
Right. They hated
You said
each
it's
other.
a Shnema.
Right. As it is said, Makat Midian had a stick hit.
No, Hamakes Midjan, B'Stei said that he smoked Midjan in the field of Moab. And that refers to, obviously, that the Moabites joined in this fight against Midjan. I'm not sure exactly what it's referring to, right? So that's what Rashi says over there. How comes he smoked Midjan in the field of Moab? Shebo Midjan al Moab le'milchama. Right, that Midjan came against Moab.
That Midian came against Moab in war, but rather, okay, from Yoratan,
Shel Yisrael, out of
in the
the
side,
fear.
out of the fear of Israel, they made peace with each other.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So this is, I remember, I always give an example, the UAR. Do you remember the UAR?
Sure do.
In the early 60s.
Definitely.
United
Arab Republic.
Yeah. That was Syria.
Nasser
Syria.
tried to amalgamate Syria and Egypt. So again, it was like
It started a two-front war.
that was the idea. In other words, in order to, since they had the common enemy Israel, right? They made peace with each other to make a common republic.
So how do you say it in English? Is it the enemy of your enemy is your friend? What's it? I forgot how it goes.
Yeah.
Right. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. Correct. That's the same idea.
The enemy of your enemy.
Enemy of your enemy.
Yeah.
Right. Is our enemy as well.
Yeah.
Both common enemies
Right, yeah.
make friends. That's what it, so that's the idea over here.
Right. That was the Soviet Union. As an example, we defended Stalin and thought he was a wonderful guy. Churchill said that. He said, "My friend Uncle Joe."
Oh.
When was this?
This was
During the war?
1942. Yeah, he said that was the, they had to defeat Hitler, no matter how many millions Stalin killed. Stalin, they couldn't lose the war. Russia, we could not let Russia lose the war against the Nazis.
Because
otherwise they would hook up with the Japanese, and it would be hell to pay.
Right.
So we sent them lots and lots of equipment. At first it was Lend-Lease, and then it was,
Americans as well?
Freebies.
Yeah. They sent them all types of equipment, which at the end of the world, the Soviet Union was better equipped than the Nazis.
What?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they were more mobile. While the Nazis were still using donkeys and horses for drag a lot of their stuff, they weren't as recognized as you thought they were. Stalin had Studebakers, and he could move around the fields at will. He won one battle in one place, and a couple of hours he could be fighting. The battle of Kursk was the biggest battle of World War II. The biggest battle.
Stalingrad.
No, Kursk.
Oh, Kursk, sorry.
And they were able to beat the Germans to wear them down because they were so mobile with this equipment that was
Sent by the
that they were able. They went on the southern front. They moved around to the northern front, and they were able to stalemate the Germans with their best equipment. And the Germans just couldn't replace the equipment. They said, "The heck with it." Because Italy was being invaded then, and they had to move. They moved a lot of their assets over there, and that started the end of it. Because within six months, Stalin was at Poland, was in eastern Poland. The Germans lost every battle after that. That was the end. Because they just
By the way, one of the things that people are not aware of.
Sure.
Instead of whatever resources the Germans had at that time, rather than centering those resources towards the battles, the military front, you know what they were using it for?
Killing Jews.
Well, that was too.
Hungary.
Right.
That was going on 1944.
Because he came in late, didn't they, to Hungary? They went to
Right. Because they
Hungarian, I mean, whatever happened to Hungarian Jewry, that hundreds of thousands of Hungarian Jews were killed within 3 months.
Oh!
That's right, because they used the main highway, they marched them, we were going to march them to Vienna on the one hand. On the other hand, they had trains to take them into Poland, and, until Morgenthau told the puppets in Hungary, "You will pay dearly." Then it slowed down, despite the fact that Eichmann was directing it. The Hungarians decided that they weren't going to cooperate, so they saved that 100,000 Jews who were living in the various apartment blocks. Wallenberg tried to pass out freebie cards saying they were citizens of Sweden as they were getting on the trains to be shipped. So they saved about 100,000 Jews, 120,000 Jews who were living in Budapest. But it was, that's
anyway.
but that's what but the main thing is, and they only, as the Germans were losing on the Eastern Front, they increased their killing machines, because they knew that they didn't have much time.
Anyway, okay.
But anyway, that was...
Continue the Rashi.
Okay. That's all I have to do is find out where I am here.
Top of the...
Right.
Mara.
Umara Moab, the Toa, Eitzah, Midian, Kivan, Sheva.
That's okay, that's the question. And what
and what did Moab see, or what did Moab had seen?
Yeah.
The Toa, Eitzah, you can see the Torah, you got that counsel from Midian.
To take counsel from...
To take counsel from Midian, that's what the sexual obsession is. Okay. Keep on, since they saw Israel had...
Noitzchi.
Had won.
winning.
Was winning, Shalom, and didn't,
Kamina Kahila.
and they couldn't deal.
No, Kamina, not like the way of the world, meaning supernaturally. The Jews were winning supernaturally.
Right, okay.
Obro, they said.
They said, Mi ma dihigam, that
Shel
the
Elu, the leader of these
Midianites.
No, but Midian is Gadol. The leader of these people, meaning the Jewish people, grew up in Midian.
Oh, good, right. That was Moshe.
Nishal Mehen.
So
let us ask them
what Midato, what in their opinion?
What is his? No, Mamidosa. What is his
opinion?
Not opinion. Midaso is his character. What
character?
Meaning, what is his special characteristic or character that it has enabled him to achieve this?
Okay. Amru lahem, they said to them, and that there is no they don't have strength. The strength is rather in the mouth. Okay, Amru, they said that even we, Nabo, will come, even if we come upon them,
against them, Adam with a man,
Shechoko,
me too will come against them with somebody who has the power in his mouth, meaning the power of the word.
Right, and so we'll lose.
No. He's saying the only way they asked Midian what Moshe Rabbeinu, what's in his unique power, unique characteristics. He says his power is in the word. It's the power of the word, power of prayer, tefillah. In other words, to entreat HaKodesh Baruch Hu, to be on the Jewish people's side. That's why he can win supernaturally. So they said, okay, we'll also bring somebody who has the power of the word.
Oh, yes.
We'll bring Bilam.
That's right. Right.
Okay, continue the Rashi. Kilchoi
Hashor.
Like the
strength of an ox?
Yeah.
Strength of an ox?
No, not strength. Kilchoi Hashor, the shor uproots.
Oh, okay. Uproots the fields, I guess. Koma Shehashor Nalachach Ein Bo
Simen Bracha. Right, so the Mephosh explained over here that when a shor uproots the grass, he uproots the whole thing from the roots.
Right, so
ain't nothing left to grow.
Nothing left, right.
So same thing, that's the idea.
Okay, the Ein Hahu, and then
Eitz Hahi, actually should be. Eitz Hahi.
So it is the time.
At that time means
at that time.
It says Balak was the king of Moab at that time.
Okay, right. So it was not fitting for the kingdom, for the nation.
He was not fitting to be for royalty, to be king.
Royalty, right. Min Sihei
Midian Haya. He was from the princes of Midian.
Oh, this is a Midian. So came on since Sihon died. Me knew who.
Right, they appointed him over them.
Oh, okay, like Ramona. Appointed him over them at this hour that he was needed.
The Tzorech Shah, right, for that, right. On a temporary, it was for temporary needs, right, they needed somebody, the temporary leader to be in charge of them, right, to be a king now, because previously Sichain had been, he was like the
He was the king of North.
Moav was subjugated.
On over the satellites, it's
Yeah, it
connected
was,
with
like
it.
I said, it was subjugated under Sichon's rule.
Right.
And since the Jewish people had wiped out Sichon, now they were left without a leader.
That's
So,
right.
in the meantime, the Moabites appointed Sichon as a temporary leader. Not Sichon, Balak, as a temporary leader.
Right. That's like how Torah is. And, you know,
What's Polak?
Yiftach, yeah.
Yitzhak, they didn't want to appoint him, but he was the only guy that had any effectiveness. And
Yeah, the power of leadership.
right. So he said, you just need me for this. I'm wanted permanently.
Well, basically, it wasn't quite like that, yes, but
You
yeah,
can't get rid of me.
it
I
came,
want to be boss.
Right. He says, I'm not just going to do you a favor if
Yeah,
you
I want to be a
me.
boss. And he was chosen as judge.
Okay.
yes.
And he'd have to be from. He'd have to be from. His father was from.
Sorry?
Polak
He was the daughter.
Balak, he was also well versed in sorcery.
Who, Balak.
Balak.
Yeah.
This is the one we're going to see later on in the Parsha.
Rozmówmy na Bilam about
In sorcery, it's probably Bilam.
He knew the exact time when to curse, yes? Something of a thousandth of a millionth of a second, how much it is.
Well, there's
It says in the
different
Gemara.
opinions in the Gemara. It says how long Kosh Baruch Hu is angry every day.
Yeah.
Right? So the Gemara says how long is Hashem angry for?
Probably when he gets out of bed in the morning, gets to the loose.
Yeah, it's early in the morning.
Only can
60th of a second.
It says,
Where
the time it says Rega. So how long is a Rega?
a moment.
A moment. How long is a moment? The time it takes to say the word Rega.
I got it. That's it. I got it.
Right. And
So Tosis asks, what curse can
can you do it in
you
that?
say in that time? It's just 3 letters, Rega. It's just a 2-syllable word.
Right.
So Kotis answer, he could have said the word Kalei. Destroy them.
Kalei, like Bruce.
Kalei, Kalei, destroy them. That's what Jesus is.
Wow.
That's what Bilam was hoping for.
Wow.
Okay, Yisrael Meir, Asif Hay.
Yishlach Malachim El Bilam Ben Sarah. And the king sent for Bilam
No. He sent means Balak sent messengers.
Bilam Ben Ba'ar
Ben Ba'ar.
Sarah.
Oh, so now we'll see what it means. What the word Pesura means.
Sarah means She'al Hanar,
No, well, okay.
which was on the river. Eretz B'nai Amai.
To the land of his people
Zikrolai.
to call him,
Lomar.
saying,
Ne Am Yatzal Mitzrayim.
behold, there's a people
Kal Mitzrayim.
came out of Mitzrayim. They have covered over literally the eye of the land, Mumuli, and they are dwelling facing me,
Facing.
right here in front of me. The danger is imminent. That's basically what it's saying. Okay, let's see Rashi. Rashi's going to have 2 explanations over here what the word Pesura means.
Sarah. Shulchan Hazeh.
Right, this Shulchan is a money changer. Shakol meritzim loy mois. Everybody brings him, shows him money, meaning to see is this money good or not money good. They want to change the money. Everybody's, you see, there's always a queue by the money changer, right? So people were constantly bringing money. Those, especially the old days, where money was measured by its true value and weight. It wasn't just a representative value. So therefore people would have to bring the coins then to see if the weight of the coin was a true weight. It's a money change was a something everybody frequented. Okay, so too Kach,
Kol
Kol HaMelochim,
Melachim,
all the kings, Maritzim LaIgroseim, constantly sending him their letters, meaning consulting with Bilam what to do, how to proceed in their political disputes between one and the other.
You know, that sounds like the George Soros of the past.
Who's George Soros?
One of the famous guys in the world. He's a guy who he's Jewish. Grew up in Hungary in 1940 in the 1940s. He briefly worked for the Nazis, in charge of clearing out Jewish apartments after they were vacated, and he became the master currency manipulator in the world. He destroyed nations by buying into the weak currencies and buying and selling and what have you. And he's now working in the United States. And he was declared person of non-combatant in Hungary.
Sorry?
You know,
Persona non grata?
yeah. I mean, they passed a law especially against him. And the guy's been doing this forever and ever.
1 second. How old is he now today?
84.
Yeah.
But he's still very active, and he's undermined. People hate him, but he's a leftist. He's a real, like, a leftist. His original name was Wise. And you never
brought sorrows to the world.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's enriched himself by billions of dollars in doing it. But he's the bottom of our age.
What's his name?
Soros, George Soros. He's a currency manipulator, but he's also a politician, and he's well known. I mean, he's like, you know.
Okay?
So
Anyway, maybe I'm glad I didn't know about him till today. Yeah, 1 second. Rafi Pshutai,
wow.
Shal Mikra, let's finish thing. Going to the Pashup Shak in the Mikra. Kach Shem HaMokim, that's the name of the place. Now, Rashi's got two explanations over here. In the first explanation, Pesora means this is a part of Bilam's name. Bilam was called the Tabler, the table man, meaning he's just like the money changer,
Right.
right? He's the one who's everybody is consulting with him. So this was like Bilam's nickname. He's the I guess you call him the super consultant. Everybody was consulting with him.
Right.
That's Rashi, that's Pesora. I mean, that's why it's called the table.
Okay.
The nickname was the Tabler.
Right.
Bilam the Tabler. Okay? What do you want to eat? Yeah. That's one shot. The second shot was, no. The Pesora means he sent messages, I mean, Bilam Bolok sent messengers to Bilam ben Baal. That's the end of his name. Pesora means two Pesor. That's the name of the place. The place where he lived was Pesor. So he sent messengers to Pesor, Asher al-Nahar, which was the river Eretz Bnei Amoy, the land of these people. Now, since Yisrael has left, Mordechai, you can carry on. Eretz Bnei Amoy, you have the Rashi, 4 lines from the bottom of the first column.
Eretz Bnei Amoy,
Shel Bolok is the land of the people, of his people, whose people? Bolok's people. Misham Hoya, that's where he came from. Bolok came from Midian. Zeh Hoya Misnabeh. And this Bilam was prophesied, he said to him, Osid Ato Limloich, you in the future will rule as a king. Okay? Now, here, so Kitzah, we see that Balak sent messengers to Bilam. Balak had already had a good track record with Bilam. He told him, I see my powers of prophecy that you're going to rule, you're going to become king. And it happened. So now Balak thought, okay, let's go back to Bilam over here. Maybe he can help me out over here. He has the power of prophecy. He has... Right, he already prophesied one thing and it came out true and he did me good. So maybe he can help me again. Okay, now Rashi says, famous Rashi, Im Toima. Yes, you have the Rashi. Mipnei ma hisha HaKodesh Baruch Hu shchinosoi al oved kochavim. Why did HaKodesh Baruch Hu rest his Shechina, rest his divine presence upon a goy? Meaning, how could he give the goy a power of prophecy? When HaKodesh Baruch Hu gives somebody a power of prophecy, means HaKodesh Baruch Hu reveals what HaKodesh Baruch Hu intends to do. Gives them a special spirit of holiness. Ruach HaKodesh. That Nevuah is a higher level of Ruach HaKodesh. Yeah. Right? On a wicked guy. Says the Rashi, shouldn't be an opportunity of a, they should have able to plead. Maybe the word plead is not the right word. They shouldn't have what to object, a word of objection. All the goyim should have a word of objection to the goyim. Loima, saying, Ilu hoya lonu nevi'im, if we had prophets, chazarnu lemutav, we would have done tshuva and we've acted properly. So what HaKodesh Baruch Hu did? Hamid lahem nevi'im. HaKodesh Baruch Hu gave them prophets. I.e., it was actually only one prophet who's known of, it's Bilam. V'heim portzu gedoylom. They breached the fences of the world, literally means what people had been kept to certain rules and regulations, certain morals, right? And they instructed the people to break those morals, right? To be permissive. Previously they had been fenced, protective in morality. This meaning Bilam gave them advice to be promiscuous, to break down all barriers and act immorally. Yes.
For Hashem to give Bilam prophecy, for a Jew to become a prophet, he normally receives prophecy through, I don't know, in a certain manner. No? He's got happy, jolly, good background, nice atmosphere. It's like anything. Now, he's also got to be circumcised. So was he circumcised? He actually mentioned in one Raz that...
it says later on, that's why he fell down. Because he
wasn't circumcised?
Yes, so he normally, even when a Jewish prophet, he received he had to be in a trance.
Right, trance.
Except for Moshe Rabbeinu was the only one who was fully awake.
Right.
All other Jewish prophets were in a trance.
Right.
But even then, they were lying down, face up.
Right.
When Bilam received a prophecy, he was lying face down. Why is that? Because he was uncircumcised, was spoken to the see him.
But yeah, if you've given him a prophet, why don't you give it in a proper way, rather to give him all these things like an old prophet, so he couldn't have the full advantage of what a Jewish prophet would be?
Well, the major difference is, and I'm going to speak about this tomorrow, it's now midnight time after sleep. But there was a major difference, because in order for a Jewish person, to become a prophet, it wasn't just applying for prophet school.
Very.
You had to go through character refinement.
Right.
You had to be a person who was a
So the way
He's a very holy person.
so it's critical. Yes.
And here Bilam
Was just chosen.
Must have flunked that course.
Yeah. So how was he chosen?
we're going to see about that.
He should have been, he said he had a training course by somebody, then he would have turned out a good prophet.
Well, we're going to see that because the major question is, and this is what we're going to end with, is
No.
the question.
No, I don't think training.
Yaakov.
You're gonna lose. Huh?
We're going to end up major question.
Yeah, sorry.
It says the reason why HaKodesh Baruch Hu made Bilam a prophet was that Jewish people, the Goyim, shouldn't
They
have
can't
any
complain, yeah.
Who complain?
But if he'd been...
One second.
Yeah.
So how does making Bilam a prophet answer the question? Send a good guy. Why send Bilam?
Well,
Why make Bilam a real Russia?
Well, Hashem sorted all out.
I understand, but that in itself is a question.
Hashem picks a nun. He makes the situation, and he
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, the guy can tell me, that's not fair. Yeah, if you'd sent us a good guy as a prophet, then we would have been
No, it was a question of being a good guy. He was an effective haranguer.
What do you mean?
Meaning he could harangue, he could speak, he could convince.
Yeah, it's
That in
tongue.
itself somewhat.
No,
True
I'm saying that if you have a lot of people to choose, you don't want to speak to a guy who
The power of prophecy has nothing to do with charisma, nothing to do with the gift of the gab.
So
No, but if it has nothing to do with them, then how do you get your prophecy out if nobody listens to you?
There's a special gift from Hashem. Moshe Rabbeinu had that.
well, Hashem should
Who
pick
was
the right
not here?
person. There's some
Then
good
he
goyim.
didn't get what he did.
There's some good goyim.
He had strings holding him back.
There's good goyim. Why do you pick something like Bilam?
We'll discuss it tomorrow, Bezat Hashem.
You know, you ought to take some